rustic stuff here, so we're looking forward to a good game of football. Remember, we must have a winner today. If it's level after 90 minutes, it's into extra time, and then the possibility of penalties. Bill Robertson, wide enough to quickly take the throw. Ball played forward. Here's Simon. Can he get away from his marker? He can, but Robertson comes back, and as the ball was looking to fall to Simon to pull the trigger, Robertson got there and just touched it. 5 minutes, no score in the Chatham Cup Final between Napier City Rovers and Wairarapa United. It's wide right now with Neil for Napier. Ball to the far post. A good header away by Oxterby because Jackson with the throw into Wilson. He takes a couple of touches to control it. Sabatu is touch tight, but he skips away from him and has a shot of sorts. Well, it was ambitious from Stu Wilson, but
the defence, good job.
He's doing a great job. Here comes Napier with a chance to attack. Stu Wilson pushes it away from Robson, and he shoots this time from about 40 yards on the ankle. Well, you can't. But it's rebounded off him for a throw. Oxterby takes, and it goes to Rabo. Touches it off to Hyam. Hyam across the box. It's almost a lead the keeper. Now the shot comes in, and Adam Cowan, well, he looks sky. Watches the, it's going to be a right-footed in-swinger into a dangerous area. This is the far post. It is Wilson. Headed towards goal, up and over. Well, a really good opportunity there. I think that might have been the other Wilson. I'm looking to make some tracks down this right-hand side again. He's faced by Cameron, who has to be careful because he's on a yellow card. Hyam gets away from him. Ball to the far post, and the header was goal into the goal. It's the first goal of the Chatham Cup Final for Wairarapa United, and it's been scored by Sule Solomon. It's a great cross to the far post, and Solomon met it with a powerful downwards header past Petter. So after 20-odd minutes, let's call it on the scoreboard, 24 minutes, it's Wairarapa United 1, Napier City Rovers 0.
Well, there's a problem down this right-hand side for Napier where they allowed Hyam far too much room, and he hits a ball to the far post, and there was Solomon for...
He tried to play wide right, it's Neil, no he can't, but he retains possession of the football. It's with the number 20, Price now. Price out wide to Fergus Neil. First time pass to the far post. Volley by Wilson. He really had time to bring that down, and the crowd will tell you that they lift for Wairarapa on the far side. He gets away from Neil. It's a return pass from Rabo. Here comes Shayla breaking into a dangerous area. Can he find a pullback? He can find a pullback, but no Wairarapa player had backed on time with him. Can he get to the byline and cross it? He does well. Cowan does. Headed away, though, by a Napier player. It's with Rabo. Tries to play a 1-2 with Solomon. Gets a return. Is Rabo in on goal. And from 8 yards out, he's volleyed it over.
And a good move.
Very well to keep the ball. Ball to the edge of the area now, where Rabo has it. Looks for a 1-2 with Solomon. Solomon can't give it back to him. Squeezes it forward. Here comes Petter. Going down in the penalty area is Peter Rabo. As Petter and Rabo came together, they appealed out of the area. I don't think he got the ball. Rabo went to ground, and you think, well, if Petter didn't get the ball, he must have got the man. Now that normally equals a penalty, doesn't it? Here he comes. It's a short one this time. On the edge of the area to Cowan, who throws it into the area, and Sabatu is the man who puts it over the crossbar. Well, just as you said, Yatesy, Sabatu's such a threat in the air. Well, it fell to his foot. He banged corner left-footed. It's an in-swinger. It's a good delivery to the far post. It's back across goal. Can they profit? They can't. Well, it was about 5 minutes to go in the first half. Wairarapa with a 1-0 lead. Misplaced throw by Oxterby. Stepping into Stevenson, and then a shot on the turn by Wilson, and it's only just wide. Well, it is actually, to be fair, but it was a foul by Ishii. It's a defensive error now by Napier. Could this let them in? It's Pickering with a shot. Well, the ball was played forward. It was a misfoot. Onside of Solomon. Solomon's been pushed wide by a defender, but he's in on goal now. Here's Sule Solomon! He's pushed it wide. Well, a good chance by Solomon. In fact, the ball stood on the far side with Ishii. Didn't get the angle right and pushed it past the post for a goal kick, which will be the last action of the first half. As Peter O'Leary says, that'll do, gentlemen. So as they go to the break, a 24th minute goal by the man who had the last opportunity there in the first half, Sule Solomon. He pounced on a time. No substitutions that we can see at the moment, so we'll assume that everything's the same as it was when they left the field at half-time. Peter O'Leary checks that all is in readiness and blows the whistle to start the second half as Napier kick off, attacking the goal. Robertson heads it back. It's flicked on, and very calmly Scott Robson goes back to Byron, who doesn't very calmly deal with that. He falls over, in fact, and it's a rather scary moment there for Matt Byron as he lost his footing on left for Stevenson. First touch of the ball in the second half for Josh Stevenson as he drives into a central forward position. Here comes Josh Stevenson, dangerous player, a sliding tackle, and the referee saw an earlier foul. And is he going to produce a yellow card here? I think he is. It's a yellow card for Nathan Cooksley, who I think fouled Stevenson. The ref left-footed. It's a direct free kick. Here comes Hastings. A strike on goal, surely. It's a strike towards goal. It's a very, very disappointing effort from Matt Hastings. 35 from goal on the angle. Back he goes to Rabo. Rabo looks to try and calm things down. Gives it to Robson on the far side. Oxterby, rather. Oxterby with a I guess he was trying to cross it. He almost ended up having a shot. And rather hurriedly, he put it up into his set of supporters, and then he has to defend again. There's Wilson, because here's Hyam again down by the bowler. He's got away from him. He goes down. The referee says penalty. Wonderful play by Dale Hyam as he got away from Danny Wilson. And he's a tricky player. He created the first goal. He's created a penalty. He's done that now. Blows the whistle. Here comes Cowan against Petter. Adam Cowan hits the crossbar. It's up and over. It is a let-off again for Napier City Rovers. A penalty miss for Cargill. With 5 minutes to go in the second half. Here come Napier attacking. Ball to the far post. Josh Stevenson not able to hit it towards goal. To the centre forward position. Josh Stevenson still running with the ball. He gives it up now to Hamish Price. 30 from goal. Central area. What can he create? Can he find a room for a shot? He does. But it bangs into a Wairarapa defender. Played for by Rabo. It's Danny Wilson coming forward though. Plays the ball down the left-hand side and asks a teammate to chase down that side. It's Stu Wilson sliding in though with a good tackle was Robson. Wilson stayed down.
And he went through the ball, and unfortunately Wilson was the recipient.
So some treatment for Stu Wilson as we're halfway. 1-0 to Wairarapa United. Throw in to the penalty area. Ball across goal. It rebounds up off a Wairarapa defender and is easy meat for Matt Boren to claim. And out of his hands, good elevation on that one, up over halfway. Climbing high and nodding it sideways was Cowan. Here comes Solomon breaking through the middle. He shoots from the long way out and just it's over the bar. A really good effort from Sule Solomon. He got away from his marker, the Stevenson heading towards left wing, gives it to Wilson now to chase. Let's see how this ankle holds up now as Stu Wilson comes through, and it's once again a sliding challenge by Oxterby, so down by the corner flag. It's quickly taken. Climbing high is Stevenson, bouncing around, and in the shot on goal is the number 17 for Napier. He puts it in the back of the net. It's an equalising goal for Napier City Rovers, and it's come from Fergus Neal.
He actually came in from the right-hand side unnoticed, and a flick on from the long throw, and there was it in the back of the net.
Well, an equalising goal there just as the Napier side were about to make a substitution. I wonder whether they'll still go ahead with it. It looks as though they will, but we're on level terms again here as Napier, to the delight of the travelling blue and white army on the far side, who are in raptures here at Memorial Park. Fergus Neal has nipped in, taking the ball past. Wairarapa on the far side, quickly taken into Solomon. A little back heel over the top of his head. Here's Solomon on goal. Can he get it on goal? No, he can't when it got away from him. And then the Napier player, the goal scorer, Neal, got the final little touch to it, put it behind for a corner flag. It's a long one towards the 6-yard box. It's flicked on. The shot comes in. It's banged into Cooksley. It's going to fall to Cameron, is it? No, it doesn't quite get to him. This Hyam volleys it away and asks Solomon to chase. Solomon and Robertson come together. Solomon gets his first hit to it. He's getting away. He falls down under pressure. The referee says nothing wrong with that. Good. Hastings bangs it forward with his left foot. Up goes single. Wins it well over the top of Sabatu. Boren comes, then doesn't come. It's bouncing around in the area, and it was Robertson who was the furthest advance, driving into a dangerous area. Good tackle by Robertson. Really good tackle, but it falls this time to Adam Cowan. Still trying to find space for a shot. Here's Simon. He's in the penalty arc. He can't pull the trigger. The trigger pulled now by Milne. It's just wide. It's just wide. In fact, I think it might have been Adam Cowan. Through Rabo. He looks out wide left and says, good run by Milne. Milne's in the left wing position. He's just inside the area now. He shoots on goal. A great save by Petter. That's in on goal. That's going in if Petter doesn't get a right hand to it to deflect it over. Adam Milne, a good left-footed effort and a great... Only one back. So he decides then that he might go back to Matt Boren just for a bit of safety. Boren's all the way out of his penalty area. Bangs it forward. Looking for the run of Peter Rabo. Here comes Rabo. He's area to Peter. He heads it towards goal. He heads it into the goal. Peter Rabo has put Wairarapa United into the lead with only 4 minutes to go in the game. And Wairarapa United going to lift the Chatham Cup. The ball was played forward by Boren, and getting there bravely was Peter Rabo on the edge of the area. As Peter came out to meet him, he got there just seconds ahead of him and headed it towards the goal, into the goal. It's Wairarapa United 2, Napier City Rovers 1.
Peter came out and he knew he was too slow, and good on Rabo. He didn't stop continuing his run, headed over the keeper into the empty net.
Well, that is a hammer blow for Napier City Rovers at such a late stage in the game. At 1-1, they were right in it. But now, with only 3.5 minutes plus stoppages to play, they're going to make another substitution, their final roll. Napier launch a last attack. It's hurled into the area. Up they all go. It's headed towards goal by Single, but past the goal for a goal kick. And the referee decides that that's the last action of the Chatham Cup Final. And the green and red army who have driven in 9 free busloads from Carterton, from Featherston, from Masterton, from Martinborough, from Ekatahuna to Palmerston North, have seen their side make history. Wairarapa United have won the Chatham Cup. They've beaten Napier City Rovers. Everybody's favourite before the game, you'd have to say. But it's Wairarapa United eyes that are smiling. It's red and green ribbons going on the Chatham Cup. It's Wairarapa United 2, Napier City Rovers 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, the MVP for today is the Jack Batty Cup, and that goes to number 4, Scott Robson from Wairarapa United. Put your hands together for the winning team of the Chatham Cup 2011, Wairarapa.
I said, well, if the keeper is coming for it, I said, we're going to both go for it. And so, yeah, I'm really glad that I came out so a little bit faster than him, so I didn't get caught in between. It changed the way the boys, the team, and even the coaching, and all the credit should go to Phil for all the hard work that they've been done in the Wairarapa. And in this cup, especially for him and the people back home.
Yeah, I think we all knew we couldn't be better prepared. There was a bit of players knew they were going to have to get out of their comfort zone to play with 3 fullbacks, knew that was risky, but sort of backing ourselves that, hey, our strength is our attack, and if we could defend in their half of the field, we'd be all right. And so once everybody accepted it, and then as the game wore along, the South Police came along.